I'm going to give you a tour of my great room as I promised yesterday. So let's begin, and I'll just give you a little background. This is the entrance of the house, and what I've done outside the main door is to have a little cubicle made out of glass. I personally love glass and steel in everything, and this also provides a shelter in the rain before you go in. So let's come on in. Now, since this house is built on a cliff, so there are different levels, and this is the first level, which is a small entryway, and I've got a little console here with little tips and bits, which are, it's a mixture of old and new things. Now, one of the ways I style my house is that I don't always just use brand new things. I love new things, but quite a few of things, like for instance these candle stands, they're good 20 years old. So it's not only a mixture, it's not only just new things and expensive things, but it's a bit of vintage, it's a bit of eclectic collection of stuff. Here is a little corner which is underneath the stairway, and it's basically a dead corner. So what I've done is I've just put a little chair here, which I did myself, and just a place to put your bag and change shoes or whatever if you want to. So let's go up, and so you climb a few stairs. Here I have some art. This is my precious art from Mansoor A, which is quite old, and I've reframed it in these maroon frames, and I just absolutely love them. On your left is a mirror, and that's by Decor. Decor is a very nice Islamabad-based furniture store, interior services, and it's run by Arsalan. And I absolutely love his things as well. And it's become, if you can notice, if it's become a little black, it's aging, and that's the beauty of it. So we enter into our dining area. Now, like most of the houses, we also don't use our dining space that much unless there's company. So I've got all my books here. I have books all over the house, and I'm always sort of running out of space for them, and I'll just grab a glass of a bottle of water. So I wanted to tell you about the lights here. These lights, now they are very readily available in Pakistan. I don't know about the sizes, but this is definitely available. But all these were brought from Australia by a friend of mine. That's so sweet of him to do that for me at the time. Another thing, twigs. I love twigs, and living in Banigala, I get plenty of them outside. So again, you don't have to use like very expensive flower arrangements to make the house pop. You can just use anything and everything that's there. I also wanted to have you to see these plants. These are elephant palms, which bring a lot of greenery. They're very easy to maintain, and after a lot of trial and error of losing and having plants die on me, this is absolutely gorgeous. This is a lamp. I don't know what you call it. I think you call it a photographer's lamp, or whatever, for the lack of a better word. So anyway, it gives a very nice glow, golden glow in the evenings. Okay, we come here. Now if we can take a shot from farther off, you see that I have a little console which is unfinished, and I have a little bit of knickknacks on it. I love these woo dogs, and so I've got that. This wall is bare at the back, so the AC has to come, and a few paintings that are still to be framed have to go on that wall. Now if we turn around, I'll show you this sideboard which has china in it. It's kind of a divider because if you see, and I've got these urns. I have a love of these Chinese jars and ginger urns because the time, like 3 years ago when I was doing up the house, there weren't very many available. But now there are quite a few there. So anyway, they're very good quality and they're lovely. I love them. Now if we can take a shot from this side and see the room from here, you see that this is basically a rectangular, very long room. And I just want you to get a sense of how things are placed. So they have these 4 sofas here. Now this arrangement keeps changing with my mood, and I love doing that. So it's not a problem for me. And again, another elephant palm, and I have these paintings. This is my painting wall. Some of my very cherished art is here. This is by Aisha Siddiqa, and this is by what's her name, Nahid Raza. That's again Mansoor Rahi, and that I don't know the name of the person. It's an NCA artist. Anyway, I would like you to definitely look at these tattered old leather trunks that I got from my father, from my mother-in-law actually. These are, I think, about 200 years old. I just absolutely love them, and they have this old, very old lock. I don't, of course, have the key to it. It opens up. It's got a fabric interior. And I just love them, so I have them placed here. These little things I got from Baku the last year that we were there. I think it was 2018 that we made a family trip there, and I just love them. And again, this little bowl is from Dubai, and this cherub inside, I love them. They've been with me for some time, I think about 20 years also, and they are from I think England. So moving on to this part, these are again, I love blue and white china, and I have that spread all over the house. I think I have too much of it. I also have a love of bottles, all kinds of bottles. I don't know what it's doing here, but it's there. So this lamp is one of my first buys for this house. The house wasn't even started when I got this, and this is from Khas stores in Islamabad. Another very, very cherished possession is this Louis ghost chair. It's of course a replica because the real ones cost an arm and a leg, but they're as good as any real one. I just sit on them, they're comfortable, they're just gorgeous. I love them. I love the transparency of it. It's so cool. I think it's just jazzy. It adds that touch to the house. I don't want my house to be very, very strict and designed and so that people are afraid to come in and sit. So it has to be relaxed, it has to be inviting. Now again, there's this sofa, and again, the art, the black art that I love. The sofa is from Core, very comfortable, very nice. Cushions are from Aurum, from Lahore. Again, a beautiful design firm. They do lovely things. And again, we come on to this side of the room with a lot of art. This is Akbar Hafiz, a good friend. Gorgeous art pieces, Abrar, Mansurai, Ahmed Khan. And again, this one, oh, it's a bit tilted. This is, again, from the NCA thesis show. I want you to have a look at the carpet. This is the vase carpets. I also am a fan of theirs, and the blues and greens I'm partial to them. So this is a lovely piece, and most of my furniture that I'm now coming to, these Chesterfield, leather Chesterfields, these are pure leather, absolutely comfortable, very hard wearing, lovely to sit on. They're from Artec Home. I'm not sure if they're still there, but the last time I checked, they were moving. So it's an Islamabad-based store, but most of their stuff is imported. Right on this corner is a vintage shelf. I think it must be 50 years old. I don't know. It's very long ago. And this little thingy, this lamp, I got from Hoop, the shop Hoop. Again, lovely resources for the house. This is another, a pair to that little cherub. Very nice. I need a few more things here. I can't really seem to find small little things to put in here. I've also, this is a candle stand again from Haas. It's just big. I broke one of these, so I have to replace that. And now I wanted you to get a sense of this space. I don't have curtains here. This is like inside, outside together kind of thing. I haven't really done up my backyard, but I've placed a few plants just to give a nice backdrop. And eventually, soon enough, that be done. This side, again, we have another elephant palm. Then we have these huge, my friends, these lions, and these lovely pieces, lovely blue and white china, a huge mirror. Mirrors always add a glamour to a house. Anytime I'd say, if you want to do up a room, one is paint for instant lifting of the room, and the other is mirrors. So try incorporating that. These two chairs are from Marina Homes in Islamabad. They're quite comfortable, although they can collect a lot of dust, being blue. So there we go again, blue stuff. I love blue. And let's have a look at what I have on the coffee table here. I have some books. I'm really now looking for a lot of nice coffee table books. You can't really find them. I mean, you can, but not the ones that I really want. So this is a Silk Road by Peter Frankopan. He's the writer who's written most of the Silk Road books that have come out lately. And why the Silk Road is because in 2017 we took a trip down the Silk Road from China all the way to Islamabad, coming through the Kunjara Pass. So it's a tribute or not to that. Again, blue and white china, little orchids. This table is again from Artec Home, and this is another love of mine. Cowhides, all kinds of cowhides, black, blue, green, anything. This side of the room is a bit bare. Now, it's by choice, by intent, but now that I keep looking at it, I think I want to put some art on this wall eventually. And then finally, this sofa here, this is my mother's. It's, again, an heirloom, and it's really old, but it's comfortable, it's sturdy, and I love it. So I think I'll give you a look of the room right from the beginning, just a nice look, so you have an idea. And also, after I've posted this, maybe I could, what I was thinking, I could do small tidbits of the room, small little videos, where I show you how to place your furniture or your accessories, so that it becomes useful for you. So thank you for watching, and please like the video. Thank you.